What's up, collective fam? It's your boy Tony the Toy Rat, and although these are not toys, this is pretty much the coolest thing that I've seen at the con this year at Heroes Con. Very few times am I stopped more than once when I walk by, and I have to continuously take a look at what Mr. Todd Turner is doing inside of his booth over here. So if you take a glance over at any of these pieces, the intricacy will kind of shock you. I mean, there's obviously thousands of little pieces invested in time that he goes through to create these little masterpieces. Now, nothing I would say here is super inexpensive, but I think you would count in that there's a lot of time
absolutely
to each one of these pieces here.
Yep.
Before you even get started, I picked up this card a second ago, and this is what it says on the back. Anyone can pick up the broken pieces and become a master.
That's right.
Whoa, okay, that's profound as hell.
It is, man.
So what's the inspiration by jumping in and I mean, like, you just grabbed broken glass one day and decided to go at it? What?
I always wanted to be a comic book artist, but I cannot draw at all. I'm terrible.
Okay.
I tried, but it's horrible. And because I love comics. Comics is my passion. And one day, on an anniversary, my wife and I were in Chicago, and on the Navy Pier at that time, they had a stained glass museum. And we were walking by, and I was like, what if Batman or Spider-Man were in a church window? How cool would that be?
That would be super cool.
And so I was like, I think I want to do this. And my wife bought a record collection at an auction for $25. I sold enough records on eBay to buy my opening tools and material, and bought 2 books from Lowe's.
Wow.
And just said, I'm going to just jump in and try it.
All right,
and that's what happened.
The materials, man. So you got some stuff hanging out down here.
Yeah.
So this is what we're using to create the masterpieces.
Absolutely. This is everything I use. I don't use any grinders or saws, which many mosaic artists do. I use only hand tools. So I take big sheets of glass from this size to this size and cut up into smaller pieces. So I would use something like this is called a glass scorer, and you would run it across the glass. It puts a little line in it. This allows it to break like this.
Wow.
And these are like scissors made specifically for glass.
Wow.
And it cuts it like that. And you find the piece you want, and you take your glue like this, put it on here, and put it on. And then after the glue dries, then you would use something like grout that you would use for your bathroom or your kitchen tile. And it's grout.
It's grout.
And that's what fills it in. Yeah, grout, man. And that's what happens. Yeah.
Man, which piece here did you spend the most amount of time on? Iron Man?
I don't know.
Not Iron Man?
I don't. It's hard to say. Each piece usually takes a couple months because this is a hobby, something I do for fun. Probably Joker. Could have also the Doctor Strange piece actually broke it in transit at from a different con.
Oh.
The Thing literally fell into it and busted the glass, and I had to take it apart, put it back together. I literally broke the multiverse, but I have an extra piece of glass. It's now stronger than before. So
that is so awesome.
Yeah.
If people want to find you outside of the con, what's the best way to get a hold of you?
At Mosaic Fan Art. I have
Mosaic Fan Art.
I'm on usually Instagram and Facebook. I do most of my stuff, but I do have a website, www.mosaicfanart.com.
Are you taking commissions? You take commissions from
Do not take commissions.
Oh, he does not take commissions.
This is a hobby. I do it for
far.
just for fun. This is what I do. But I tell you what happens is I'll make a piece. And literally, this just happened just a couple days ago. I'm working currently on a Wolverine piece from the Incredible Hulk 181.
Nice.
And I've got the outline done and a little bit of the glove. And one of my Instagram followers texted me and said, how much? I told him, and he said, I want it. So sold. So before it's even done. So.
All right. Well, at least you know you can
Absolutely.
Get it done before he's even finished.
Before I'm even finished. I've sold several of them that way.
Well, I hope you do bang up business.
Well, I appreciate it, man.
If I had a couple grand extra and my wife would let me, I'd probably walk away with.
Listen, you buy it, you give it to her, and she goes, "What are you doing?" You say, "It's a gift."
It's yours.
You say, "Thank you" when somebody gives you a gift.
Okay. Remember that's what I turned that advice down.
Yeah. There you go. That's right, man.
This is Todd Turner, Tony the Toy Rat.
All right, Tony.
Man, I appreciate the
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it, man.